imagine if you lived in South Africa and that's what you had to see on TV. You had to see that you live in a country where there's a TV show and your people aren't represented on there. And when people internationally are questioning that, people of the show are saying, oh, that this is South Africa, it's not Nigeria. So, hi everyone, welcome back to the Afropolitan podcast. My name is Venny, and today I am continuing to talk about Love Island South Africa because it needs to be cancelled, point blank, period. I'm literally tired. I was supposed to have done this video yesterday, but yeah, I wasn't able to do it yesterday. And even to try and even get the energy to talk about the situation again was a lot for me, but you know, this platform is based on talking the truth, speaking about the African experience. I mean, I'm based in the diaspora, I'm based in the UK, but I am a Pan-African, so any issues or any topics, whether good or bad, that pertain to the African community, to the Black community, I'm going to talk about. And I'm going to talk about it unapologetically, so I have to actually speak up about what Love Island South Africa have done and what they're doing, because it's actually ridiculous. You know, there's obviously been backlash internationally in terms of the lack of diversity, the lack of required diversity, in the fact that they only had 2 Black contestants, and I think two in the beginning, in the first episode, 2 Black contestants, which were Durang and Fima, and then I think the coloured guy was Asa. I don't know. I don't know how to say his name. Apologies if I've got it wrong, but and I actually hate the word coloured. Like in the UK, America, I believe it's a politically incorrect colour. It's actually very insulting to call someone coloured, somebody who's of Black descent, of mixed heritage descent, so half Black, half white. It's like a slur word. It's like a derogatory term, but for the purpose of this video, and because in South Africa coloured is an actual ethnicity, in the sense that it when somebody's coloured, it means that they're of mixed heritage, so mixed, half Black, half white, for example. So yeah, now that's out of the way. Yeah, they've got backlash internationally because of the fact that there was hardly any Black people, and once again I'm going to repeat what I said in the first video. South Africa is 80% Black. Make it make sense. And then, you know, now we're now seeing that apparently they're now trying to bring more, make it more diverse in terms of the contestants that are coming in. So I think a new guy came in called Lebo, Black guy, but these times this guy made a tweet saying that, oh, he understands why rugby players date white girlfriends. I don't even have the energy to get into that, but this is the thing I hate about these TV shows, and this is why I really don't agree with Black people going on television shows that aren't for the Black audience, especially shows regarding dating and finding love, because they're never catered to the Black audience. They're not designed for a Black person to prosper within the process. I know we had Love Island America, where a Black couple won, and then Amber won in the UK, but still I personally don't believe that these shows are designed for Black love, or for, you know, Black women to be seen as attractive and desirable and so forth, because we always see the struggles of a darker skinned Black woman. We always see them struggling on the show. Like we saw Yuande, we saw Samira on Love Island UK. I haven't watched the other Love Island, like Love Island America, but I think also Love Island Australia. There was a lady called Cynthia, and I think she also had some of her struggles. So it's like these shows aren't designed for Black women in particular. So to bring in a black guy like that who's making those type of tweets, you already know that he's not going to be checking for female, and if he does, he's only doing it because maybe the producers have told them to, because we've had past contestants openly come out and say that, you know, they're prompted to say certain things, they're prompted to go for certain people, X, Y, and Z. So it's not a reality TV show, it's not real reality, because it's structured, and it's structured for our entertainment, or should I more or less say the detriment of black people and making them look silly on TV. So besides that, now they're trying to get black people on. There was even this thing on Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter, but you know, sometimes when stuff happens on Twitter, like, it ends up spreading across all different social media platforms. But I think there was a black girl that tweeted that saying, oh, she was contacted as an emergency black, and it's just crazy that clearly having, you know, a majority black cast wasn't the priority of the show. Otherwise they would have done it in the beginning. They wouldn't have waited for the show to be aired to receive backlash, which they clearly weren't expecting. And now they're scrapping around trying to find extras. Really? Like, the show needs to be cancelled, and people need to continually talk out openly and drag the show for what it is, because this is preposterous. There's even issues with the production in terms of, you know, when the background music is louder than the actual contestants speaking. So when they may be in the diary room or whatever they call it, like, you can't really hear them talking, and then you can see some of the production team. It's like a B-Tech Love Island. And like, the funny thing is, we cussed Love Island UK for so long for how diverse it wasn't. But the funny thing is, the last season in the UK Love Island, where black people that only make up 3% of the population, they had more black people in the show than they did in the first episode of Love Island South Africa. Can somebody explain that to me, please? Can somebody explain that to me, please? I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to make jokes. I'm just generally just talking out how frustrating and how weird it is to be seeing stuff like this happening in 2021. And, you know, the racism is rife. The racism is so bad in South Africa. So bad. And this show is just a little snippet. It's just a little snippet of how bad it is. And there was a girl on Twitter who's actually Ugandan, in her bio she has a Ugandan flag and a Jamaican flag. So I'm actually gonna put in what she said, that she messaged them saying that, you know, I think she messaged the management team or the production team saying that, why is the show not diverse? And they came back and said, oh, hi, this is Love Island South Africa. I'm paraphrasing now. I'll put in the actual tweet so you can actually see what was said. It was basically along the lines of, this is Love Island South Africa, this is not Love Island Nigeria. What? The girl's not even from Nigeria, so you've just seen a black person and you've just said it's not Nigeria. She's not even Nigerian. So that shows you the type of people that are managing the show. The ignorance, the sheer racism, the confidence to even say this is not Nigeria. Why did you assume that she was Nigerian? Why did you say she was Nigerian? Why? It's just so mad. It's just these small things. And there was this thing of that they were getting Fima's name wrong. They were spelling her name incorrectly as well on their social media platforms, Love Island. Like, is it because she's black that you don't care to actually check and spell her name correctly? What is it? What is it, honestly? What is it? Because I'm confused. And then I think today they now came out, or was it yesterday? Again, I'm going to put in, they made an official statement saying that, you know, the lack of diversity, blah blah blah, but they're not sorry. They've only come back and said something because there's obviously been backlash into, well, I won't even, no, there has been backlash internationally, and then obviously international like news outlets have been posting about it, rightly so as well. So the show needs to go. And even if it continues to the end of the season, I pray, like it will get cancelled, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And maybe they might redeem themselves, but I'm really not here for it. I was not here for Love Island UK. At one point I started watching it, but I mean, we're in the UK at the end of the day, and we're not the majority in the country. So, you know, we're just asking to be seen or slightly on TV. Do you know what I mean? But in South Africa, we don't need to be, black people don't need to be slightly seen. They need to be seen, point blank, period. They need to be seen. And there's these things that they're calling it Love Island Orania. I think that's the name of the town, where it's strictly Afrikaans town, it's a strictly white town. And although they're making jokes about it, it's actually, you know, to be honest, I don't really see any difference. And the fact that there's an only white town in South Africa where there's no black people, and it's a black country, like, it actually really saddens me. It actually really saddens me that black people face racism, colorism in the continent and also in the West. It's actually very sad, and it's actually really draining having to talk about these situations, when you just think, how many times do we have to say the same thing? Like, it's actually mentally exhausting and like mentally draining. And I'm not South African, but I feel, and I can't even imagine how I would feel if I was South African. I'm already like angry, I'm annoyed, I'm all of the above, but I'm not South African. So imagine if I was South African, how I would feel. And imagine if I lived in South Africa. Or imagine if you lived in South Africa and that's what you had to see on TV. You had to see that you live in a country where there's a TV show and your people aren't represented on there. And when people internationally are questioning that, people of the show are saying, oh, that this is South Africa, it's not Nigeria. It's crazy. It's crazy. But this show needs to go. You know what, guys? I think I'm even going to just leave it here, because it's just too much. This is literally just too much. And I had to come here and to do a part 2 to say that the show is absolutely atrocious. Like, I cannot wait for Love Island Nigeria, because I know it's not going to disappoint at all. It's going to be scandalous. It's going to be blacker than black. And yeah, it's just going to be lit. So I can't wait to actually see my people them do what I got to do, and actually probably be the best franchise of Love Island. So yeah, guys, please like, share and subscribe. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And again, thank you guys. Take care. See you soon. Stay blessed. Bye.